So summer's almost over, and I had planted some watermelons earlier in before, I don't know, I guess halfway into the summer. I didn't even plant them, I just threw them on the ground, and I didn't think anything would grow. But yeah, I've gotten one watermelon. I didn't know, like, I've never grown these before, so I didn't know when they'd be done or not. And I just came out here one day and I noticed some little watermelons growing. I was like, cool. So the first one I picked, it was about the size of a cantaloupe. Tastes like a watermelon, wasn't that sweet. And this one is the second one. I don't think it's going to grow anymore. It's been sitting here for a long time. And I don't know, I got this little patch of grass right here. I don't want to cut it because I was in here cutting with a lawnmower one day and I ran over a baby watermelon, and I got another one down here. That one, and it looks like it's done. Its vine is dried up, but I guess you can still eat them. They're just not as sweet. So anyways, we're still alive. It's been a while since I posted a video. It's been a little hectic. Some changes for us financially and stuff. I've been out looking for work, and I found a couple little odds and end jobs that I do here and there, and my unemployment came to an end, so I had to figure that out. I still didn't find something that I wanted, and so that's gone. The thing is actually I did a DoorDash for a little while, and I did that while I was unemployment, and I reported it. After a while, I started realizing, well, I'm not really making as much money as I planned to make doing it, so I kind of just stopped doing it. And then one of my unemployment things, I put that I didn't work that week, and so they cut off my unemployment. And they said it was because I quit, and I was like, I didn't quit. I said I want to find full-time work, and so anyways, I'm going through an appeal with that, trying to get my unemployment, and we've been trying to get, since we've been out here, we've been trying to get electricity out here. I don't know if you can see, we have a power pole right here in front of our driveway, and we've been trying to get power out here pretty much since we've been out here. So this whole time we've really just kind of been off grid, just kind of generator and solar, and summer was really brutal, especially with gas. But we have 2 cats, and we can't just go in somewhere and leave the cats in the van. They're like our kids, so we don't want to leave them sitting in the van. But yeah, if you can see, we have, I don't know if you can see it down there, right around the corner, right there. There's a pole right there. That's where the power stops, and it runs all the way down. There's a guy right there on that side of me. He's been waiting for power since before we got out here. He has an RV down there, and there's another guy down there. He has an RV. They don't live out here. It's just like a, I guess they come out family stuff on the river. And well, this guy down here, he passed away before he got to finish, but he paid for all these trees up here to be cleared along the power line right there, so that way he could get power. And then he passed away, and he kind of let that property go. And his kids just recently came out here, and they started clearing it, and they're like, yeah, we can't get power out here, so we don't know what we're going to do with it. Well, during the summer, of course, we're spending all of our money. You wouldn't think, but it was so hot. We ran the van for like 8 hours a day sometimes we'd shut it off, turn it on, but it would just get so hot even at night. So every day from the time I initially called the electric company, because I didn't know these lines were abandoned after Harvey, and they just let them go. They weren't going to run anything out here. So the technician came out, and he's like, yeah, unless you got about 20 grand, we're not going to run power out here again. And I was like, oh. So we we had our first generator, which was a smaller generator, and we were running just a window unit in the back of the van, and it handled it okay, you know, not that much. I mean, we were putting a lot of strain because I don't think that generator was meant for that. And eventually that generator burned up, and then we spent a week or two after ordering another generator. All we had was the van. We were running the van AC 8 hours a day and sweating it through the night. Cats didn't like it, we didn't like it. So I started calling the electric company. Actually, I wasn't calling them, I was emailing them. And I would send them letters every single day. And I would be like, please just give us power. Are dying, it's hot. And after about a month of doing that, they called me back and they said, we tell you what, if you pay for a transformer to go on your pole, we won't charge you for all the wire that comes back here. And they have to install another pole somewhere along the way. I guess one fell over at some point. And they said, we won't charge you. We will install the transformer and we'll hook you up if you buy your meter pole. So I went and I ordered a meter pole, and I paid for my transformer. It took everything. I had to borrow money to get it, but we have our meter pole. Still not hooked up yet. It's been about 3 weeks now, and we're still waiting for that. I don't know, so maybe soon we'll have power. Summer's almost over. So that was kind of didn't really do much for us. I mean, it still gets pretty warm out here. But yeah, one thing I would say, in Texas, any state where it's warm, especially humid, yeah, don't do van life if you ain't got a way to have AC or cooling, or if you have pets, especially, because that's our thing. We could go somewhere where there's AC and hang out during the day, but we have pets, so we can't just take them in anywhere. Like Skylar, she likes to come out and go for walks, but during the summer she didn't even want to come out of the van. She just wanted to stay anywhere it was cooler. She would stay. So yeah, that's what we've been working on. I've been staying busy doing little odds and ends things, doing music and stuff like that. Eventually, hopefully soon, I'm expecting that maybe in a week we will have power. We will, of course, we're still going to use all of our solar stuff, but we run our Starlink pretty much all day and all night. During the day, it's off the generator. If we want to run it at night, once we turn off the generator, we have to use the van batteries. But yeah, we run the generator as long as we're running the AC. And I think once it starts cooling down more, I'm going to resume cleaning up the property and finish clearing some more. I mean, it's pretty much clear, but I know after the hurricane I didn't really mess with anything, so I got a lot of debris and tree stuff to clean up. I mean, you can kind of see I let that kind of grow up a little bit over the summer, but I did, you know, I kind of kept most of the front of it down. I don't mess with it a whole lot. I end up changing my clothes like twice a day. Take a shower twice a day just because you step outside and it's hot. But yeah, I think it's been about 3-4 weeks since the last video I posted, and I think that was right before we got our pole installed. Actually, it was a husband and wife. They came out here and they're doing a side business installing the poles, and she's actually on here. She's a subscriber now. So basically, so I don't make money off of YouTube. Most of my stuff is I might make a little bit on the weekends doing music or something like that. Do some odds and end things online, make a little bit of money. We're still on the journey to get 1,000 subscribers because I can't be monetized till we get to 1,000, I guess. So don't forget to like and subscribe. But yeah, other than that, I do plan to start posting more videos. I know I said it every single time, and then I stopped posting for like a couple weeks. But when we moved out here in January. We've been out here for seven months. It was cool when we started, and we were just cracking away at clearing the property. And once it got hot, it's like we just kind of stopped. You know, my drummer, after he hurt himself out here, he hasn't really been out here like maybe once. Haven't really done much with the property since. But yeah, I don't know. We have this one right there, that log, that tree stump right there. That was the tree that fell over, and it was all across the driveway right here when we first moved in. So if you see the first video that we posted when we're out here and there was a tree across the property, and we had somebody come out and they cut it in this section so we could move it, that's that. Maybe one day, I don't know if it'll still be standing there because it looks like it's kind of rotting away, but I thought it would be cool to carve that into something. I don't know, like a, you know, a totem type thing. But yeah, I do plan on posting some more, become a little more active in the winter. Most people, they probably travel during the summer. For us, it was the opposite because we started this sooner than we had planned. We had planned on starting it like 2 years later than we actually started. But when we went through our job layoffs, we worked for the same company. We both got laid off together, and we decided, well, let's just go ahead and do it, you know. And we things didn't go as planned, but usually if you're planning to start doing van life, the best way to do it is to just jump into it, because you're never going to be fully ready. There's always going to be something that you're going to find along the way. You know, for us, I mean, we knew it would be hot during the summer, but I don't know if it's just where we're at, which is probably a lot to do with it, because we've gone to other places and it wasn't quite as hot. But we bought this property and we wanted it to be kind of a home base, and we wanted to travel. But our original plan was we were going to pay off our debts, do some more upgrades on the van, keep doing little test runs in the van, and we wanted to get a bigger van eventually. I mean, you got 2 people, 2 cats, and a low top van, and it's not exactly roomy, but we both enjoy it. We love doing the van life, you know. It's just, you know, some unexpected challenges because we started it prematurely from how we planned to start it. But yeah, so we're still here, and still trying to grow our subscribers. I know I need to post more content. I try not to post just like everyday stuff. I probably should, you know, just record all the time and post it, but right now I'm just trying to find a way. We still have bills to pay, you know, our credit cards, our debt and stuff like that, which now we're starting to fall behind on because the unemployment ended. But we're still doing all that, and yeah, so we're still on our journey to 1,000 subscribers. So please don't forget to like and subscribe. I mean, even if I don't post as much as I want to post, still trying to grow this and do this, because, you know, this was our original plan, was to do this and to travel. You know, always want to be in one place. This was just meant to be a kind of a home base, and right now we're spending more time here than we had planned. But I don't know, maybe by winter things are going to cool off for us. We loved it in the winter. It was never too cold for us, even in the deep freezes. So we'll probably be out and about doing more things for the winter, which is probably the opposite of a lot of people. They go travel during the summer, but not for us. So anyways, I do want to do a questions and answers. Someone had posted on one of our previous videos that I should do a questions and answers thing. So if you got any questions, you can ask them here, and I'll try to stay on top of the videos and the comments and stuff like that. Or you can contact us on our vanlifepreppers.com. You can message us through there too, and we'll just try to get answer all your questions we can. We'll do another video answering questions. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask, you know, maybe what we've learned here so far. And like I said, it's been 7 months, and yeah, this was a learning experience for us. You know, we planned to do the learning experience while we were still working, but it didn't happen that way. So now we're learning without the income that we had to do the upgrades that we wanted. So maybe we'll have some answers for something that will save you trouble if you're doing it. You know what I mean? Like, you know, about the solar, what did we learn about that, you know? And I mean, of course, we have what we have. We can't upgrade it right now, but eventually we will. Things just kind of got slowed down, messed up a little bit, but yeah, I think that's about it for now. I'm just making a post, letting you'll know that we're still here, and don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time. Peace.